welcome back. I'd like to introduce you to a really cool website called explore.org. And I want to give you a little preview of how this works. So when you go to explore.org, you have lots of choices for watching live animal cams. And this one happens to be some highlights. I'll show you that in a few minutes, but I'm going to push play over here for this video. And we're learning that scientists do, it didn't want to play. There it goes. Scientists do field studies. And so by having these cameras out in many different places around the world, scientists can do field studies right from their computer screen, or your iPad screen is what you're going to do. So in this video that's playing right now, you can see some elephants. Of course, there's air there. There's water around them. They're mostly vegetarians or herbivores, and so there are plants. You can see trees and shrubs and grass growing all around them. So they've got their food, they've got their water, they've got lots of space and air around them. And of course, for them, they don't have a shelter. Their protection is the fact that they usually live in groups, and they're extremely large animals and have thick skin. So even though they live where the lions and the cheetahs are, they are protected from those things by being large and living together in groups. So we can see some playing here. I'll let you watch that for a minute. As I explained, explore.org has many live cameras that we can visit from around the world. This one happens to be a highlight camera, so they do play. You can go back in time and watch things that were exciting from different cameras from around the world. This one happens to be in Africa, as you can see up at the top here. It says Tembe Elephant Park, and although it says live at the top, you can see down here on the line it says highlight, live cam highlights, which means that this was recorded earlier on another day, and it's quite interesting to see. And so this red line along the bottom, I can go back in time and see what was recorded at different times, different highlights on this one. Most of the live cams, this red line will be all the way at the end because it's recording live at the time. So this is kind of a cool little thing. Both these elephants end up underwater, so I'm going to let it play for a minute here while they are playing in the water. I'll show you some of the sights. I thought they were both going to go underwater, but you can see that they have plenty of water, plenty of vegetation or plants to eat since they are herbivores, and good protection and air to breathe. So I'm going to move along here. I'm going to scroll up. So up along the top, very top, there's the name explore.org. Oh, there the elephant went under the water. You can see that I've got cameras from Africa. Right below the black line at the top. Bears, birds, oceans, dog bless you, cat rescues, sanctuaries, a bunch of different cameras. I can click on, I'm in the African cams right now. If I go over here and click on the oceans cam, oh look at he's breathing through his nose under the water. Oh, I hope he held his nose closed. The elephant is completely under the water. Look at that. Taking a breath with his trunk when he sticks it up above the water like that. That is so cool. I hope you're enjoying that, and you'll get a chance to go to explore.org and see lots of things. I'm going to switch over to the oceans camera here. Oops, it looks like it took me to an above ground camera that isn't looking at animals right now. But if I scroll down below the live cameras, you can see some other live cameras here. And you can look for things that might have something happening in them. Some of them are in aquariums, some of them are in the ocean. You can see the ones that say highlights down near the bottom here. A lot of these have highlights. So I might just pick one, the sea lion camera. And again, this one is at Orca Lab, it says, and that's in British Columbia, so the Pacific Ocean. I've got some sea lions here. It looks like they're sleeping. There is volume. So you can turn this up nice and loud if you'd like, or turn off the sound if it's bothering you or someone else, because these sea lions make a lot of noise. I'm going to go back a little bit and see what I find out here. So I clicked on the red line, and I'm going back in time to see there's some swimming around. Let me turn up my volume and see. You can hear these guys. They make a lot of noises. So As a scientist, you could do a field observation and see what kinds of animals and plants that you see on these live cams, or even the recorded cams. Excuse you, Mr. Sea Lion. So I'm going to turn the volume back down or even mute it now. But this is an awesome site that you're going to get to explore today. And your work today is going to be for you to do an observation. I'll model this for you. Do an observation where you actually record the animals and the plants that you see. So you're actually doing a field observation, just like we saw the kids do in the Generation Genius lesson that you did the last time you had science. So I hope you're going to enjoy this site. It's called explore.org, and I will make a link for you to get to that.